Welcome back from that quick commercial break. It's still the One King Show live on all our socials at One King Multimedia. And moving straight to our lifestyle moment today, the conversation is on some traveling tips for first-time travelers. One thing we see on social media lately is Narcisse Asida and Terminal 3. The moment you see Terminal 3 and then the background song is that meaning Akwento to Onyapo. But then, what are some of the traveling tips you need to have so you don't find yourself wanting at the airport? So that is what we are going through. So, venturing into an uncharted territory can be as exciting as it is tiring, especially when it's your first time to journey to a new country. Whether you're stepping into the role of a wide-eyed tourist or setting up a new life as a resident, the initial phase of exploration comes with its fair share of hurdles. But fret not. Don't be afraid. As we've curated many insider tips to help you glide through your adventure with ease. So the first step is leverage the power of social media. Try to use social media because social media, trust me, is very, very powerful. So in today's digital age, social media isn't just for catching up on the latest viral memes or stalking your high profile, favorite celebrity or high school crush. It's an invaluable resource for travelers. Many tourists have sung praises of how platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter have become their compass in foreign lands, connecting with locals, joining tourist groups, and even finding potential friends before your plane lands can transform your experience from ordinary to extraordinary. So dive into those DMs and let the social media magic guide your journey. So the second one is go for Airbnb over traditional hotels. Prefer Airbnb over traditional hotels. So looking for a place to crash that both cozy and kind to your wallet, Airbnb has revolutionized the way travelers lodge. According to tourists, Airbnb hosts often double as unofficial tour guides, and they are the gems that can offer you personalized recommendations from the must-visit eateries tucked away in the alleys to the spot you might want to skip. Plus, living in a local's home adds an authentic flavor to your travel experience that no hotel can match. The third on the list is be an extrovert. Don't be like me. So traveling stretches you in more and many ways than one, and sometimes it requires stepping out of your comfort zone. If you're naturally on the introverted side, adopting an open stance towards people and experiences can be a game changer. The fourth one, very necessary, plan your budget carefully. Traveling for the first time is a thrilling experience, but it can be challenging to plan a trip if you are trying to stay within your budget. There's a lot to consider, from finding the most economical airfare and accommodation to looking for discount on activities when you arrive. The good news is traveling doesn't have to break the bank. With careful planning and resourcefulness, you can still have a fantastic experience without spending beyond your means. The fifth says brush up on safety tips. No, you shouldn't be afraid of exploring the world. You shouldn't. Feel free. But you should be smart about it while you are traveling. Research safety tips for backpacking and traveling. And then stay aware of your surroundings and keep them front of mind during your trip. You can start exploring the safest places to travel right now, and as you feel more confident, keep moving to other destinations. The fifth one says talk to your bank. Your bank will flag your account if you start spending money in a foreign country with no warning. And trust me, you don't want to find yourself in a foreign country with no access to your bank account. Stressful. You also need to talk to your bank and credit card companies about foreign transaction fee. If they are really high, consider opening an account at a bank such as Charles Schwab, where they charge no foreign transaction fees and reimburse all ATM fees monthly. The sixth one says park light. Don't carry a lot of things. One of the main tips I would give to first-time travelers, especially if they want to backpack, is park light. Familiarize yourself with the amount of weight you plan to carry by giving it a test run. Spend a day or two wearing your fully packed backpack as you go about your daily life. chances are you'll be more willing to cut unnecessary weight before you leave once you've done this. The second tip says have copies of your important document. Don't forget to make copies of all your important documents, such as passport and visas, in case your originals are lost or stolen. Having both hard copies and digital copies is your sure respect. The eighth step says write down the address of the place you are staying at every time you make it to a new city. Write down the address of your hotel, or host and keep it with you. That way, even if you don't have access to GPS or Wi-Fi, you can still ask someone for directions. Ninth one says hide your money in multiple spots. Seriously, a money belt is a good idea. Never store all your money in one place in a bag, coat, or whatever you are carrying on, in case it gets lost or stolen. Try to keep some money in your person, some in your bag, and some stored safely at your hotel or hostel. Seasoned travelers vouch for the power of simple gestures like smiling or asking for directions. More often than not, people are eager to help, and such interactions can lead to unexpected adventure. People can have, their lifetime partners and all that when you're asking for directions and memorable stories to bring back home. So remember, openness is the key to unlocking the full richness of your travels. And so that is what we have for you on Lifestyle Moment. I hope it helped. Let's take a quick 10, and when we are back, we have the click bars waiting.